shit.
Well, we don't, but we can go from there. All right, guys, welcome to the first episode of the Brewed Awakening. What we're going to be doing is talking about our hazy IPA here a little bit. I'm with Brian Zyment, the head brewer here for Seven Hills Brewing Company. I'm Drew. I'm the sales and marketing coordinator for Seven Hills, and we have
John Gentry, head brewer at Potosi.
So we're going to be breaking down a little bit what this style of beer is like, the components for it, and just kind of how it tastes. So let's get to it, huh?
Well, first off, let's drink.
Like where your head's at.
Oh, ooh. So what do we get right off the bat?
Johnny, what do you think?
I'm getting a lot of citrinodes. Really like the mouthfeel in this beer for sure. A lot of creaminess coming from it, and it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
All in all.
Well, what I get, like even before I taste it, and it hits like my nose, I get like a real, almost like a pineapple, maybe even like a mango.
Pineapple mango, yeah.
Yeah, at least from the smell of it.
Yep.
What brings that out, at least in this beer, with the smell components?
You know, as with any good hazy IPA, we're using the right yeast strain here. This one synthesizes that real nice tropical ester. So that's coming through real big. They find it really prevalent in tropical fruit, especially pineapple.
Yeah.
So you're definitely picking up on that. And then all those tropical hop components. We went all citras, mandarinas, and Eldorados on this.
Yep.
And it shows the mandarinas and Eldorados all on the cold side. And then, like Johnny said, the mouthfeel, the body on this is phenomenal. We drove the protein way up with a wheat load that's going to build the mouthfeel. It definitely comes across creamy, especially as it warms up. Let's see, Joe, your guys' other brewer, he was saying vanilla. I was picking up on that. I think creamy and vanilla go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
And
Absolutely.
through and through, this beer is pretty dope.
So we're gonna try and do this about every beer release. Obviously, it's not gonna line up for what we're doing, but we're gonna try and do this to be able to verbalize a little bit what we have going on here at Seven Hills, and having Brian be able to talk about things, and then obviously with this collaboration with Potosi, being able to have both brewers in the room, talk about what the buildup of this beer was, the components behind it, and some real basic ingredients without coming off as like super scientific about some of the things.
Are you trying to say pretentious and douchey?
Is that
It's the Eiffel Tower?
right? I don't know. For me, it's just a very enjoyable, very easily drinkable beer. But what maybe some people may not know is what makes a hazy a hazy. So if we could go into that a little bit, or like what makes a hazy IPA compared to just a regular IPA, or
First and foremost, I'm looking at the yeast strain and then the hop load.
Okay.
Like, those are the things that really stick out. You're supplementing in some golden naked oats, driving up the beta glucan. That's really going to enhance the mouthfeel.
Yeah.
Like you see the mash when it comes out, it's gummy, which is awesome.
Thank God for rice hulls.
That's right. Very good. Yes. But yeah, like in a nutshell, big whirlpool additions. Lower the temperature a little bit on the whirlpool, so you're not volatilizing a lot of the essential oils, and then so we drive it down to about $1.80 and get big hop additions in and make it juicy.
and it is juicy. Juicy. You ever see the Tenacious D movie?
Oh yeah.
Juicy. I feel like Walt should edit that. Juicy.
I don't know if you guys know this or not. This is all edited, so we're actually on our fourth beer right now. Like all the cuts and takes.
Yep. Well, fourth, that's allegedly. I plead the fifth on that.
1, 2, 3, 4. Drink break.
Yep.
What do you guys think about the bitter?
I think it's right where it should be, honestly. And that's just, it's not overly bitter, but it's not bitter enough to where like I don't notice it.
Yeah.
I'd agree with that for sure. I know, we did a handful of pilot batches on this, and there was some that were a little bit higher on the bitter side for me. But this is right where it needs to be, personally. So
I think you get like just a natural sweetness coming across. I think a lot of people are going to listen to the next thing I say and be like, what are you talking about, hops and sweet? But
Myself probably included.
well, generally speaking, you balance your sweetness with your bitterness from the hops. But
Yeah.
with those whirlpool hop additions, you're bringing all the flavor and sweet essential oils across. Think of it like sweet zest compared to, say, a bitter zest. We're pulling all the sweet components from hops across as well, and then you get that creaminess from the wheat notes. And this yeast strain's a low attenuator, so it leaves some sugar behind.
Mm-hmm.
So this is actually like really well balanced between the sweet and bitter. And
I agree.
That's where you get that
agree,
creaminess too.
Yeah.
Like there is no lactose in this, but it almost drinks like there is lactose in this.
Right.
There's no lactose.
There's no lactose in this.
Okay, just making that clear. There's no lactose in it. It's good. It's a good thing. If you guys want to delve into anything more about at least what your take on it was, where like you this variation of the hazy IPA that you guys came together and worked on. Otherwise, I think we covered a lot of what we wanted to talk about this beer. And again, this is going to be something that we're going to be doing. Moving forward for about every beer release that we do. Some things coming up. We got I hope some really, really good stuff coming out in February, March time frame.
Oh, for sure.
And we'll be doing that same thing around that time frame. But if you guys want to delve into the beer, this product a little bit more, and why you chose this as a collaboration rather than a different style of beer, it's up to you.
Johnny, I'll let you grab that one. This is under work before me.
So I think, this is our second collaboration that we've done with Seven Hills. The first one we did a small pilot batch for that Music City crawl that's typically held at the end of January. So last year we did a kettle sour. Former brewer Sean, him and I came together on that, and feel like we brewed a pretty good beer, and then we wanted to do it again. I think Keith kind of reached out to us to do something bigger for the second time around, and we landed on a hazy IPA.
Yeah.
And for us, I think the goal was to try to make the best hazy IPA in the area. And I feel like we did. I mean, it's a great beer. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like all beers, but I really feel this one's good and represents what Potosi and Seven Hills are capable of.
Yeah.
Brian and I met several times over beers, and sometimes those are when the best ideas come out.
Creative juices flowing.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
What that is,
and we landed on a pretty solid malt bill. I think hops were always kind of up in the air.
Yeah,
and
you guys-
that's why you guys did three.
I
batches.
heard that it was going to be mostly Citra forward, right? And then toying with the idea of the Mandarina and El Dorado,
Yeah.
which were ultimately implemented. Like, what were the other things that may have been incorporated in that?
So what we did was you guys did a pilot batch of all Citra,
Right.
And then it was a combination of both, and then
a little bit of a blend.
Yeah, and then the third one was maybe even more so less Citra or something between the Mandarin and El Dorados. And then I think we just kind of landed on a halfway between.
Yeah, we found that
Yeah.
great space.
Yeah, so we're definitely pretty happy with the outcome on this.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, let's
For
cheers
sure.
to that.
Absolutely. Shall we
Check this out.
touch tips first?
Absolutely. Cheers.
I should say, man, you guys brought that grain bill to me, and I took one look at it, and I was like, yeah, we don't need to change much.
Right. Yeah, I think
It's pretty on point.
we had a meeting, a long time ago, and joined forces because originally I think this beer was actually supposed to come out for Blacktoberfest.
Okay.
And then just things were crazy.
Well,
with
balls
your guys'
rolling and they got put on the back burner. and then
Summer,
re-explored.
Absolutely, it was crazy for you guys. Summer was nuts for us. So there was zero time to come together for a collab, and fortunately, winter came and the doors opened, and here we are.
The stars aligned.
The stars aligned.
Right.
So
By the stars, I mean you two.
right, absolutely.
I'm glad to see we don't have stars going into square pegs and circle. We can have
Squares going into circle pegs. and
Real problems.
pegs going into anywhere. And we're glad that's not there.
insert here.
Yeah. This may have been a little vulgar for some people, but it is what it is.
Brewers.
Yep. And so again, most of the beer releases that we come out with, we're going to end up doing something similar to this. Hopefully,
We'll get a
we
chance
get some
to do
good
it with
feedback
Potosi
on it.
again.
Ultimately, what we're doing about this is to educate the public about beers that we're coming out with, and we will be as responsive as we can be about where you guys want to see us go in the future, maybe some styles you want to see us do, or
Answer any questions you may have.
Yep.
We'll get a chance to do some more with Potosi, I should make mention, because this collab will continue. This beer is going to evolve, different variations as we go.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So,
I think
balls in
2.0.
Potosi.
Version 2.0, hopefully in the spring, we'll see.
For sure.
But yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Thank you guys for joining us with the Brewed Awakening.
Thank you.
All right.
Don't. It's intentionally making it awkward.
Cheers.
Cheers.